everybody. We're starting a new game today. Call of Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
And I don't know anything about this game, and James doesn't either. I need to move this closer to me. This needs to be a little bit more central.
Okay. I know nothing about many games.
Yeah. All I know is that there was an older game that I feel like was either on the PS3 or PlayStation 2 called Call of Cthulhu that I feel like had a very similar pretense. So I don't know if this is a remake or just a completely separate thing. I watched a Let's Play though of it. The memory is there. I just have I don't know the connection.
Let's dive in.
Let's dive in.
We'll jump into this new game.
Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, a veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. That's a good combination. He is now a private... Aren't they all? Everyone's a private detective.
Well, yeah. It's the scariest job you can have.
Yeah, finding a case. Able to lift him from his...
Torpor.
Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Do you lose your license? I mean, how long
There's no crime in the city.
How inactive did he have to be to risk losing his license? Because I feel like that would have to be years of not having like I don't know. I don't know how private detective work happened in 1924.
Yeah, if he's a private detective, I don't even know. What does a private detective license get you?
I don't know, because I feel like
what are you allowed to do?
In pop culture, it feels like they just do whatever they want. Like, you're a private detective, you can do whatever you want. Go solve whatever case. If I'm mad, it is mercy. Make the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane to the hideous end.
Huh.
And they highlighted sane and hideous end.
H.P. Lovecraft.
What a man. Oh, hey.
I'm already crazy.
We're starting off in it.
Okay. Yeah, but
God.
I don't know, like, because I don't think just because you're a private detective doesn't mean you can like bend laws.
Yeah, it just feels like they do. It just feels like private detective. That's why I feel like all these characters are private detectives, because it's just such a vague concept. I feel like if they're an actual cop, it's like, okay, well, don't you have like policies to be following? But private detectives, like, I'm gonna break into your house and sift through your stuff because I can do what I want.
And it's also like, if you does a private detective license, is that required to like ask people questions about stuff? Like, what's really stopping anyone from being a private detective?
Well, I think you have to be a police officer first. I don't think you can start out as a private detective, but that is entirely my own...
You can't start out as like a regular detective in the police force, but like private makes it sound like it's like just an independent thing.
Yeah, you're just doing... Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I guess it's if you start your own... I think the idea, though, is that private detectives have like actual power. Like, they are backed by the police in a sense that like they can... I don't know. I feel like anytime I think of all the private detectives I can think of in video games, and like I said, I feel like they just do whatever they want.
They all have a gun, so that's cool.
Yeah, like I think they have power. I just think like Bigsby and
got a lantern.
Sebastian. Is that his name? From Evil Within? I'm pretty sure
Sebastian.
Castellanos. That's his name.
Shark eyes. Got some bolt cutters.
Wait, there was another gate back where we came from that had a chain around it.
That's true. I assumed it looped around, but I could be.
It very well could.
It's
probably just two different ways to go to the same place.
Yeah, but it's a good point either way.
But maybe it's like a secret area. In my wake, pull along, fading, escapably draws you on? Sounds like a...
I don't know.
Reminds me of like a... And now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord.
Oh, yeah, like a prayer type thing?
Yeah, like a creepy children's...
Okay, I can't open it from this side.
That doesn't make any sense.
Some doors don't need to be open.
I
don't think it
is
matters.
There any purpose? Yeah, I was just thinking like, what if you have to make a quick escape?
Well, then I'll be screwed.
Yeah.
I will die.
You can't possibly go the other way. Dude.
That looks like a thing.
Lovecraftian stuff is weird.
It's pretty cool. I like the aesthetic. Even though it's kind of gross.
We're getting like demon talking. Did you hear that?
I did. It did not sound good. It sounded like the devil.
Cthulhu, is that you?
This is a little weird.
I'm questioning what exactly caused their entrails to be specifically piled up.
I can lean.
Oh, the leaning mechanic. Honestly,
me
right
whip.
now, yeah, that's what it does look like. Right now, I feel like the whole like character arm with the lantern and the leaning just reminds me of oh, don't fight. Oh god, we've been chosen by Cthulhu. That's not a good. I feel like that's not a good thing. Reminds me of.
He's calling to us.
God, it's one of those games that I can only remember the tagline, the secondary part for it.
What's the tagline?
Machine for pigs.
That didn't help me.
Well, it's the second one, so. Oh god, these Slenderman men.
Voldemort,
Oh, but that guy's got a yeah. This is like the Spider-Man meme, but they're all Voldemort. That guy looks
Davy
like,
Jones.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He looks like Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. This is a very choppy cutscene, and these things feel like they don't have any texture.
Faceless police officer was murdered.
Yeah, they're all like weird.
That was a dream.
Weird faceless men. Oh, kitty, please. Cat, kitty.
I hate whiskey, but I drink it anyway.
Kitty, please. Stop ruining my recordings. Stop it. Stop it.
We'll just edit that out.
Gosh darn it.
I don't know. I hate whiskey. I don't drink anything else because it's 1923.
24, thank you. Distinction.
He lost track of time.
Sleeping. Edward Pierce, I wonder why I still take these things.
Man.
Oh, that's you. Okay,
yeah.
there's a colon.
I know it's like more expensive, but I much prefer like this type of pill bottle to the plastic ones.
Oh yeah, like have you seen those things that are like talking about the way things were bottled in like the 20s?
Yeah, it was so cool.
Also, like aesthetically
They
pleasing.
look so good.
I feel like I saw something that was like when everything was laced with cocaine, you could do you did whatever you wanted.
That's true. Although, speaking of old Coke and Pepsi bottles, the old ones definitely look a lot cooler, in my opinion. Look like, because they look like potion-y. For Mr. Pierce.
Oh, interesting. Starting off the bat with.
Husband never understood that his wife had left him.
Never understood that his wife was never attracted to him.
That poor man.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Like how we're just wandering around our own office, just like being like,
Oh yeah, we just woke up from a bender, like.
We need to refamiliarize ourselves with our surroundings.
I saw the devil in my sleep.
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay, so this is missions and whatever.
We're gonna have missions? Pierce Darkwater clues inventory. Darkwater. I wonder what that means. Our skill tree.
Okay. Darkwater. Lighter.
Lost Battalion. Oh yeah, we're a veteran of the First World War.
Huh. It says like a notification. Fun. Can I do something?
Skills and sanity.
Can we make our investigation off the chart?
Investigation represents your... We'll never know. Your...
We'll never know.
Yeah. Gotta make a call. Oh god, did we just suddenly get a call?
Are you Edward Pierce?
Yeah, we
did. Wait,
did.
didn't he just say that we're Edward Pierce? No, god, I keep getting it mixed up that he's
That's
not.
correct.
That's not him saying that. It's just his name.
In charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has...
I guess that in the 20s there might have been different rules for private investigators.
So very sorry.
I feel like they'd be looser.
Personal information yet.
Well, like...
Everything was looser.
Maybe because...
Except for alcohol
true.
consumption.
8 points.
When was Prohibition? Was it in the 20s? Oh, what are you doing?
I'm maxing investigation.
What is it? Okay, your investigating talents. Improving the skill increases your chance of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks.
Seems
It's one of
useful.
those things where, yeah, I know, but it all depends. I feel like it's like a scary thing to do before we've even like actually gotten to gameplay because we don't know how. I mean, do whatever you want. You're playing, but I'm just saying that like we have no idea how useful that actually is. Because how often do we have to understand the past?
Thank you for this information.
I don't know. We're a private
Oh,
eye.
so was that call like kind of like the whole tell us your name kind of thing? Like we were giving her that information that we're really good at
Oh,
investigating.
yeah, I don't know.
Because did it take you into that menu?
It did.
And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Thank you, Harley Quinn.
Work is
That's what she
scarce.
sounds like.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
I was thinking like maybe like
Show yourself worthy of
the
well-respected
police.
agency.
Well, that might be weird, but like maybe it's like the state
Ooh, a
can't
cutscene.
investigate everything, and so like private eyes are like contracted to like, hey, kind of like a work board or whatever. It's like contracts like, hey, can you investigate this for us?
Sir, I came here on the account of a person who
That was a
operated
really
a
ominous
steamer,
looking painting.
and I must say that I expected
Yeah, I don't
anything
know
but
about
a
it.
drunkard's lair.
Do you really? I feel like this is very par for the course for any private
You're
detective.
free to leave anytime, sir.
Yeah,
Do you know to
it's like
whom
the
you
classic
speak?
like
Stephen Webster, industrial.
cop doesn't play by the rules.
All of Boston.
I have alcohol
Tell
everywhere.
me, Mr.
And they all
Pierce,
look
are you
very
capable of
similar.
handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you
You're
come to
jostling a lot, sir.
it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me.
He
They
looks
take
like
me
the
for an
human
old
version
fool.
of like
Sarah,
a creature you
my
would make
little
in
girl.
Spore. There's something about his eyes that are like.
Yeah, he doesn't look quite
Even
real.
you must know of her.
It's like
She
he's
was
like
Sarah
in Men in Black, the aliens trying to be people.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is gonna be one of her paintings.
The police
One of her
accuse her
ominous
killing her
paintings.
family.
She painted your
They all
dream.
died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
Wait,
I
so
can't
is-
do anything for a woman who was already dead.
Find out.
Find out the truth.
They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie.
Is Sarah his
She
daughter
would
then?
never have done such a thing.
Yeah, daughter or daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
I've brought all that I have.
He just keeps making. He keeps just putting like
I
his
want
hand
you
up
to
to his.
carefully.
Put my hand on my face.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
That's the guy we saw in our dream.
Is this gonna be like a
No, never mind.
looking at a
What am I supposed
like a
to find?
Rorschach painting?
Tell
being
me.
like-
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
So he just wants us to look at a painting
I'll look at your picture.
and
There was no one else for the job.
That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
his character model. Just,
Why couldn't you have handed me the
Makes
file like a
weird-
normal human?
yeah, when did you walk past this and lay it on the?
I have
table?
these documents, but I thought I'd put them over here instead of giving them to you
The
directly.
warehouse on Darkwater.
That guy looks
Sketches
like
of the
us.
Hawkins family.
A little bit.
Rather thin.
Warehouse 36 Darkwater. That's the name of one of our tabs in our menu.
It is.
The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. That's an ominous place. They live a recluse life with their only son Simon.
Okay. We'll do some sleuthing.
I feel like it's really hard for fires to kill entire families. Like, I feel like it's suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about fire and like,
It's as
I don't
if
wanna
Sarah
be
Hawkins
insensitive.
breathed a message.
but like unless it happens like at night when people are sleeping, I feel like
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I
Like,
feel like
most
it's
people are.
pretty hard to like. I mean, there's like, if the circumstances are right. Oh Jesus.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements? I feel like we've gotten very little information. We have this weird painting, and we know that people died in a fire. Find
Well,
out?
since we're maxing our, we unlocked this answer. What does that mean?
Something's not right with the story. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? I don't think we need to know that. Find
So
out.
I'm an investigation expert, and I unlocked this answer, but I don't know.
I feel like that's just a statement that is. I don't. Man, I feel like there's so many options here.
What is this one? What is this one?
Yeah.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. Police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case
I
is
feel like.
as simple as it
I feel like
I am aware of
we're
that.
not
I believe
given.
there is more to this case than just an accident.
I feel like we're saying that there's more to this simply because we know that there should be, because this is the plot of the game. But I feel like as of right now, he has not given us anything that
Let's try the
implies.
unlocked answer.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to
Okay,
my
that's suspicious.
That would have been good to know.
Yeah, that's way
5
more
minutes ago.
suspicious.
You must find the meaning behind all this.
Like that. Just if he had just found
She's
that,
been sending me letters from the grave.
like you getting one of your daughter's paintings post her death from like who knows where is an incredibly suspicious thing, and would be I feel like a much more
You
important
must tell
stuff.
me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things. What do you mean by that?
I
Okay.
never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find
This
out
is
the
so.
truth
I
about
don't.
her
This is
life
so weird to me.
and death.
It's interesting. I guess I don't have to. I guess I might as well exhaust them all, though.
Never heard of the place.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's a little weird that we're
It's a small,
actually
remote
getting the
island
opportunity to
off
go
the
through
coast of
every
Boston.
single option.
Sarah lived
Yeah.
there with her son and
It is
her
cool that some of them are
I
unlocked,
suppose
though.
you
If
want
you
to ship me off there.
like, I wonder
Darkwater
since the
holds
bottom
a
right is
secret
like
regarding my
empty.
daughter, Mr. Pierce.
I wonder if I put my points in a different tree, if I could have gotten a different dialogue option, like down here.
Okay, I think Warehouse 36 is the only.
Yeah.
The sender's label mentions warehouse.
We'll go. We'll do some
So is the
sleuthing.
sender's label where the
It
painting
came
come
with
from?
Sarah's last painting.
I think your
Yeah.
daughter could have been the sender.
That is what you must find out.
I guess if they're claiming that the fire took
Find
all the
Warehouse 36.
bodies, maybe they're not dead. Oh. No, that's all the information I need.
Okay.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm
Super
willing
sleuth.
to do anything for my daughter to
I still
recover
feel
her
like we're
honor.
not actually
Quiet
given
down.
enough of a reason to go out to this island and investigate.
Let's sum things up.
Well, I think
Miss
it's our
Dobbs,
job,
her family.
and the
Why
woman
is he
was
sitting
on
here
our-
and
only clue.
summarizing this as if we didn't just all
Reminder
discuss
of
all of
painting
these?
Sent from Darkwater right before.
Oh, you know, because it's a video game.
Reminds me
And
of like
the
a
rumors
children's
about her
show.
supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse.
It's like the door of the explorer's
out
like,
the
can
truth
you help
about
me
her
find the
sorrow.
island?
Yeah.
You will be
Here's what we
handsomely
know so
compensated.
far.
All right, I'll take the case.
Map, I'm the map,
I'll go
I'm
to
the map.
Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
That guy's kind of a
Something's
douche,
clear.
considering he needs us
But
to
it's
help
not
him.
like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the hook.
That painting.
I'll no doubt find
It's
some
so-
information on this island in there.
Hey,
The lost.
the military.
Holding your position and obeying
Okay.
orders. That isn't courage. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Huh. Okay.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Why was it shunned? Why was the island shunned?
All I have to do is go to the port.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's
I just hope
let's
that
get
I
her
can find
rolling
boat
though.
able
There's a lot of things to look at.
Yeah, but
I
I have
don't
a feeling
know.
we're coming back here eventually. So
We will never see our office again. Okay, off to Darkwater.
Darkwater.
I
That's
can't.
the end of chapter 1. Cool.
Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. I feel like not true. As the only clue she left, it's they explicitly stated that the police are ruling it an accident.
Yeah, the game's like, she was accused of murder, and then the police are like, you know, it was an accident. It might have been
She left her
her.
father disturbing painting on the shipping label. An address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seemed to be the starting point for Pearson's investigation. Okay, we're gonna go to this incredibly disturbing looking island. What
Just
is...
with whale bones as the street lamps. Because why not?
Is this gonna be Fishing Hamlet from Bloodborne?
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna go fight some Orphan of Cons.
It is kind of funny, though, that the game is like, she definitely did it, but the police report's very much going out of its way to not say she did it.
Well, it's basically like they ruled as an accident, but because people know that she was mentally fragile, quote unquote, there's like that like unspoken like people kind of think that she might have been the one to do it.
Yeah.
I guess this whole thing's very vague and loose.
Very
but we're-
mysterious.
I can't. But as detectives, apparently we haven't been accepting any cases, so we might as well do anything.
We have a quota.
Apparently.
Gotta solve them
Now, what
crimes.
quantifies a case? Like, can we just say that we accepted this weird case from somebody to go investigate, and we did, and that's it?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a
Enter
good point,
madness.
actually. Like, what do you need to gain from it? Do you need money?
I don't know. It's 1920s, so I feel like I said, things are fast and loose out in the Roaring 20s.
It's like the Wild West.
We're in the Roaring 20s now.
Yeah.
Whole new decade. Cold open here. Focus on
So
the
much has
presents.
happened so far this year.
Yeah, 2020 has been a dumpster fire from the get-go.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we like to see.
It's only been downhill.
Okay. We are a grizzly man staring out into the ocean as we go and investigate this riveting case.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
literally the only thing suspicious is about this thing at all is just the fact that he got this creepy painting sent to him after she died.
Yeah, that's true.
It just seems like so little to go off to make this much of like a trip out here. But like I said, if we're in need of a case in order to keep our license, we're probably pretty desperate. This guy came at a really good time,
Oh,
considering
yeah.
we'd only moments before been on a call with somebody telling us that we were going to lose our license.
Well, yeah, the characters don't exist when we're not playing as them.
Yeah.
Everything needs to happen immediately after the previous thing.
Call of Cthulhu. Oh, hey. She's a god of some sort, isn't she?
Scylla?
Yeah, she's in Smite. I think. But she's like this. She has like weird tentacles. She was like a little girl. That's a thing.
Maybe we'll run into her.
My video game knowledge comes in handy.
Yeah, I've played a game before.
That guy looks
It's us.
really generic. Not generic, but like I feel like I've seen that guy. Not the one in the foreground, but the one in the farthest.
Yeah.
He just looks like a person I've seen in like movies and
Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Maybe
Why, thank
it's
you.
intentional.
like a generic seaman.
So, what wind
Oh,
brought
hey, buddy, your textures took a second there.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
This town is jank.
assets?
Yeah, this
Town has seen better days, maybe. It's
I like think it's
cursed.
been like this forever.
This looks like Fishing Hamlet, and Fishing Hamlet got messed up for like horrible reasons. And
Great painter, what a treasure.
Yeah, why do people live here?
Go have a drink of
It's
the
like
stranded whale. What you need is a
toxic
good
green
Mitchell
everywhere.
is very welcoming, but his bar holds a
It's
surprise
actually the
for you.
color
Why do you
of
say
like
it that way? But
toxic
his
waste.
The
bah,
harbor master's office.
the harbor master's
It's the
office.
Hawkins family that brings you here.
I have a pile of documents that
Why?
should interest you.
Why do you have
Understood.
them?
Maybe he
you're a
also doubles
sailor.
as the mayor of the town. I don't know. Fitzroy.
Dude, this is like. There's just a. That's it. That's the town hall right there. All 5 people.
God,
They said we should
you
get a
think
drink.
they could like clean up it all, man? This place looks as downtrodden as like Fallout towns.
It does.
Man, these people have like no skin textures most of the time.
Ah, he spit in our direction.
I spitted thee. What, you ate?
He stabs him.
Man, we got
He
aggressive.
did stab him.
Be careful.
I know he spit in our direction, but it wasn't actually that close to us. And I'm surprised that it didn't start a bar fight.
Yeah, why didn't we just like suplex him off the chair? That's what I wanted to
Let's
see.
get him another drink.
And now we're just like holding him down. We got real
Right
aggressive
now,
there.
We don't serve troublemakers.
That guy, okay,
We
yeah,
don't
we kind of are.
serve troublemakers.
I can show respect. It wasn't me who went looking for it. I feel like is a solid answer.
I don't know if our strength or our
I feel like
eloquence.
we didn't. That's weird. Okay, so this is definitely gonna be one of those things where our stats are gonna affect what we can say and get away with.
Yeah.
Can we look? Do we have the option to look at our stats right now?
No.
Darn it. Okay. I was gonna say I don't remember where our strength is at compared to.
I think our strength is 3 to 5, which is pretty medium.
I feel like we gotta go with the answer that isn't like like we're not backing up, but we're not moving forward. We're holding our ground.
Okay.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Okay, that's not the way I
You're
wanted
a
him to
true
say that.
A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and
Huh.
then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey.
I feel like we.
Why does everyone
I'm
drink
here for
whiskey?
information, not for a fight.
I feel like
I
we
prefer it that way. Speak
showed.
then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
God, I hate these kinds of games because I feel like the way he said it was not what
Order
I
a drink
wanted.
immediately.
Should we just start off with Warehouse 36? I don't know. That's why we're here. See, so the prohibition is happening.
Yeah.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see. Yeah. If
Oh,
I
that'll
were
work
you,
out.
I wouldn't hang around there.
This whole town seems like a place I wouldn't
First
want to hang
off,
around.
There are rumors. Sailors
Yeah,
from around
yeah, basically.
here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Do you guys not have a police force? I mean, it
That's
looks like
not
you have
all.
10 people that live here, but
There's the fate of its owners and all the
I am the
superstitions
police
that go
force.
with it.
it's a fate of its own.
But I'll say no more.
Cool.
Anything else?
I feel like he sounds
I
so
didn't
much nicer.
expect to find alcohol on this island.
I swear it sounded like he said find an alcohol. I was like,
You mean who? Our
Oh.
source of
Huh.
supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
is it that
Anything else?
chick that we saw holding the giant cigarette thing in the corner?
Yeah, probably.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings.
Well, you uncultured
Never
swine.
understood why. Then I don't want to speak ill.
Well, then don't. Just tell us about her. If is the only thing you have to say about her bad?
Apparently.
It's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
Okay.
I feel like he answered the
Do you still trust
text
the
that we were
truth
given,
after
but not
all
what we
this?
said.
Yeah.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it?
Torch.
Torture?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child. and
She
all
was
that.
communicating with the
We saw
Eldritch
them in the
Horrors.
papers and we said to ourselves,
Just her paintbrushes on a Ouija board.
"Paint some
Yeah.
things." that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself.
I saw one of them, and it was really weird.
That
So,
was very weird.
I've got what I need.
did we?
Anything else?
I feel like we learned nothing that we didn't already know.
Order a drink.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh,
Why does
come
everybody pronounce ba that
Because
way?
of a little
By
tussle.
bar.
My bar.
Making it here is a privilege.
'Cause
My
it's-
bar's wicked
Privilege to
smart.
whoever-
It's weird because it's like they're having like a strong Boston accent, but only on certain
That'll be all
words.
for now.
Okay. Well, I think we will continue our riveting investigation in the next episode, everybody.
Yeah, that's probably a
we've
good
got,
idea.
we've hit it off well though with the locals. We'll continue that streak in the next episode.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.